Hey guys, this is Conner Cordova for FightersOnlyMagazine.com, here today with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Randy Couture. Thanks for taking the time. So Randy, you're hosting the 2010 World Mixed Martial Arts Awards. How'd this happen? How'd you get it hooked up with the Mr. Rob Hewitt? And want to hear
Just
this?
fortunate enough, they asked me if I'd be willing to do it, and I said, heck yeah, it sounds like fun. Certainly something I've never done before, and just kind of been having that kind of year, so it's going to be a fun experience.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but you're actually being interviewed by one of the nominees, so I'll be seeing you here soon. So,
okay.
Just throwing that out
All
there.
the best to you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But moving on to something a little bit more important, I saw you teaching your class, and there's a lot. You have a big children's program here. I see the kids running around, and they're doing a great job. One of the things that I've been noticing is bullying has been coming up a lot in schools, and I mean that's a really hot topic. As far as your kids training here, what do you tell them if they're in that sort of situation?
Well, obviously, to tragic circumstances in recent months with kids, checking out basically because they've been bullied and picked on at school. And I think one of the things that you try to instill in these kids that come to martial arts program is that they don't have anything to prove. They don't. First of all, they could take care of themselves, so I think they carry themselves a little bit different with a little more confidence. And not the person that the average guy is probably going to pick on. And then the second thing is, even though they have those skills and those abilities that they've learned on the mat, they're not going to use those in an appropriate means. Citizenship is a big part of what we try to teach. So I think that's what martial arts is all about.
So really you're using this martial arts foundation as a vehicle to build life skills for your kids.
Absolutely. I think that's what any sport and sports in general are good for kids. A lot of life's lessons on the field, on the mat, and on the court, wherever it may take place. Ours just happens to be here, in a cage or in a ring and combative sports. And I think there's no sharper tool than the combative sports to kind of teach some of those lessons.
Were you ever bullied as a child?
I never was bullied. I was always that kid. I think they had the big smile, and nobody ever really picked on me. A little bit transitioning from grade school to junior high. I had one of the ninth graders. It was a 3-year junior high school program that singled me out and one of my smaller friends and tried to pick on us a little bit at lunch. And he picked my friend up and put him in the garbage can and that sort of thing. And he tried to pick on me as well, and we ended up in an altercation. And he didn't come out on the right end of that. And I think from that point on, because he was an older kid, they just didn't pick on me after that.
Right. So really, obviously you're focused on keeping your kids safe, and instilling these skills in them, and I think that's a fantastic thing that you're doing. Do you feel that other schools and other sports should really start concentrating on building that self-confidence aspect?
Well, I think that's a huge piece, and why extracurricular activities like sports, I should say, should be encouraged. I think they give kids confidence, they give them an outlet for some of that energy. They're usually very positive if they're coached properly, and I think those are all good things. And certainly a combative sport like ours is not only teach you those same skills, but you learn some tools that, God forbid, you should be put in a corner where you had to take care of yourself. You could do that.
Well, Mr. Couture, you're a fantastic role model for so many. I appreciate the time.
You bet.
I'm Conner. Keep the faith.